Scorpio, welcome to your 5-card movie star spread. As per usual, you can click on the description box below and it will talk about the significance of the spread as well as the placement of each card. Here we go. Ooh. Okay. So there was a painful ending. No, not even an ending. There was a painful truth that came in. There was a moment of enlightenment that was very hard to swallow, and it made you reevaluate your particular situation. Okay? You recognized that some of the things and beliefs that you held just weren't going to cut it anymore. So things got stripped down to the bare basics, and now you're in the process of cleaning up what tumbled away. So, when we talk about the tower card, this means an outside disrupting force came in and knocked down your tower. It shook up your value system. But if you look at the lightning and you look up here, this is a crown at the top of the tower. It's a moment of enlightenment. It's activating your crown chakra. So here you are saying, you know what? The way I was doing things wasn't working anymore. This particular value doesn't exist anymore. Now you're trying to figure out, well, if this value's gone, what takes its place? What do I do? Okay. So you're starting to recognize there were a lot of things, a lot of time, a lot of projects, a lot of people, a lot of passions that you had put your energy into. And when you got all of these things, you collected all these beautiful little things and you were like, this is what's important to me. All of a sudden, when you stacked them all up in a corner and they didn't balance out, you were like, you know what? These things aren't as important as I thought they were. So this card is less about what it is that you're leaving behind and more about where are you going to. So you found some enlightenment. It was a hard pill to swallow. And now you recognize all of the things that used to really, really mean something and hold value don't hold value anymore. Chaos. The overall theme here is chaos. The fives are about chaos, and what chaos does is it comes into our life and disrupts everything, and it shows us the things that we do not want. That's what it's there for. It shows us what isn't working. And then by process of elimination, we can take out this whole array of things that we know we're uncomfortable with, but we have to work through the discomfort to get back to that homeostasis, to get back to that balance, that peaceful feeling. And that's exactly where you're headed. You have hope. This particular card speaks of new growth and going at new growth with a hopeful, fearless, childlike energy. It's funny because this is a very young man looking at new growth, but your possible outcome is a very old man who searches deep inside himself for wisdom. And he goes on a journey. He goes on a journey alone. Because wisdom is crystallized pain. What I see here, Scorpio, is you are recognizing some of the pains from your past is what caused you to grow up and be the stronger person that you are today. So as this new thing comes in, you're looking at this differently, saying, you know what, this is only going to make me stronger. I know it's difficult. I know it's frustrating. And that's what I get out of this. This is frustrating. It's not overwhelming. Maybe at times, but overall, you're not losing sleep over this. but you're dealing with these day-to-day frustrations. You're pushing yourself way outside your comfort zone, and you're staying at the edge of that comfort zone, forcing your comfort zone to grow around you. You're pushing on those boundaries with a childlike passion to feed into the wisdom of the ages. A lot of things from the past that were unknown to you, you can see a lot more clearly now. Okay? It's funny because earlier I was talking about what are you walking away to? Do you see the sun and the moon? Do you see how you're a little closer to the sun and the moon? So the things that confused you, the things that you didn't quite understand before, you're starting to see it in a new light. You're starting to see things more clearly. Maybe you have more pieces of the puzzle to go ahead and fit in and give yourself a better picture than you're understanding before. Because ultimately, you're looking at reworking your resources to get a better outcome. Now, when I talk about resources, I could mean health, I could mean wealth, and I could mean time management. And as a subset of time management, who you spend your time with helps shape how you feel about you inside. So when I see the Ten of Pentacles along with the King of Pentacles, this tells me that even though you might have a finite sense of resources, you are recognizing the things that are most valuable to you, and you are seeing the abundance that is already there. You're going to take the resources that you have and manage them a little bit better this time, so you don't wind up in this chaotic energy later. Scorpio, what I'm seeing here are lessons learned. Like I said, wisdom is crystallized pain. And you're starting to not only look at this particular situation, but you're starting to pull back and look at similar situations in the past, and you recognize this discomfort that you're in right now is going to lead to something bigger, better, and stronger than the person you were yesterday. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I'll see you next time.